me, okay? The hair, okay? Baby, tell me when you're gonna start. And you were starting, okay?
Okay, I'm starting now.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys? It's me, Mark Jansen.
This isn't the...
Oh, sorry.
This is our day 6 vlog, I believe.
Is it day 6?
Yes. No, day 7. We missed a few days vlogging.
Counting's hard. What's happening here? I feel like a bird is about to nest in my hair.
Well, baby, let's give them the rundown for the last 3
Are
days.
you flipping them off?
No.
Alright. Go for it, Mark.
I just said baby. So that's your cue. So the last time we left off was...
Can't remember.
Yeah, it was the night, our first night in DC after dinner.
Really? It's been a couple of days.
I know, baby. That's why we're doing this right now.
So we did DC, and we almost didn't, as you probably remember from our last vlog. And it was fantastically freezing.
But beautiful.
But beautiful.
Great pictures.
So I feel like it's a lot of really spectacular premium content for you folks that are invested in our lives. And if you are, we appreciate you. So
shocking how slow the fast lane's going right now.
I'm sure they're concerned about that. So anyways, DC was great. It was really cold. We feel like we're bringing bad luck weather to every city we go to. It's just everywhere we go, it's cold or rainy or snowy. And definitely making our adventures a bit more challenging. But
blows my mind right now.
DC was really neat. I had been before when I was a freshman in high school and saw everything, and Mark hadn't. But it was
never been. This was my first
incredible
time.
Just seeing it all over again. You have a totally different appreciation for it as an adult. But we walked the National Mall, so we saw the Air and Space Museum. We went to the Capitol.
Really, I love Capitol.
We did the Art Museum. He liked it. I was like, whatever.
What, the Capitol?
No, the Art Museum.
I like art museums. We're going to the Dallas Art Museum, right? Is that a thing?
It's a thing. The Museum of Natural History, which was a bunch of animals, and I liked that a lot. And then we
loved that.
went.
No good pictures though, because all the cases had a glare.
But we got the picture in front of the big elephant, which was
Yes.
cool. So we did that, and then we went into this like cafe, bakery thing attached to the Outdoor Sculpture Museum. And that was neat. We got to eat there.
I was unimpressed with the sculpture garden.
Oh yeah, that's what it was called, Sculpture Garden. Wow, you remember your name and I don't? That's a first.
Not the first.
Nah. Yeah, you remember Jeff's name. So, second. So, we walked down to
But you remember Jeff's name as well. Maybe.
I didn't remember Jeff's name.
Oh, you didn't?
That's why I asked, what's the guy's name again? And you
Oh,
said Jeff.
I thought you were just testing me. 'Cause you looked
Okay.
Okay.
So we went down to the Washington Monument, which was under construction, or like they were renovating it on the inside maybe. So you couldn't. I think normally you can tour it and go up or something. So we couldn't do that, but we saw it from the outside. We got pictures, which is all we wanted to do anyways. Basically, with our limited amount of time, and then we walked over to the Holocaust Museum, which
Can they see the speed limit? Well, the speed limit says 65. I'm in the fast lane going 65. Just in case you guys were wondering.
Getting it back to the Holocaust.
Of course, yes. That was actually really cool.
So the Holocaust Museum was awesome. You start up on the 4th floor and you work your way down, and they give you an identification card of someone who lived through or didn't live through the Holocaust, and you read about yourself. You grab a female or a male card, whichever one pertains to yourself. I don't know that they have any gender neutral Holocaust survivors, but that's a thing now. Like some people aren't. It's a thing.
Oh, the thing. All the things. All the things. It's a thing.
Anyways, so
Baby kiss?
we did that, and we worked our way through it, and it was nice because we did, number one, it was inside. And we got to spend a little bit more time there and like really read about it, and it's such an incredible experience, and you feel so many contradicting, conflicting things. Like it's just, if you haven't been to the Holocaust Museum, I would say go to DC to do it. And I have learned a lot about the Holocaust in school, I read a couple books about it. I had to do a big research paper on it. And just seeing some of the images, like they literally have video footage of them carrying bodies out and babies, and they have all the shoes. It's just like, it's painful to go through and shocking. There's an audio room where you hear stories from men and women who survived some of the concentration camps, and it really is just horrendous, but something you have to experience and like force yourself to learn about, you know? So I really, it's weird to say I enjoyed that, because you don't enjoy it necessarily. It's a strange thing. I even felt weird taking photos there, like it was inappropriate. But that was probably one of my favorite places to go and just like remember and like, you know, honor the Jews that had to go through that. And they had, the whole place is beautiful. The way they have it set up is beautiful. It's an incredible experience to go through. Anyways, so we got to do that, and that was one thing that I really, really wanted to do and like have him experience as well. And then what did we do?
We went to see Abe.
We went to the Lincoln Memorial. It was outside. It was cold. Fun fact about the Lincoln Memorial: there is a misspelling somewhere on the monument, and I didn't remember this until my mom and I spoke about it later, and we're kind of talking about my first DC trip, and my history teacher challenged our class to find the misspelling, and probably wasn't the one that found it, but
oh, that's fascinating, baby.
Wow, thanks for pretending like you care.
No, so much history that we learned.
I know, the thing about DC is it's so hard to go through DC with a limited amount of time, because you get in these museums and it's like, I get into a room and I want to know what's going on, what's there, what the history behind it is, what the relevance is. I want to read or like have a tour, and you don't have the time when you just have a day. So
well, we'll go back for that. Because there's just so much to do.
Yeah. So we did the Lincoln Memorial, and then we went over to the White House.
Real quick White House.
Really quick. It was by
Out of
that
the Uber,
time.
Walk to it and back.
Yeah, by that time we had been outside all day. The weather was miserable. I was in pain walking around that much. And we were able to grab dinner with a friend of Mark's right outside of DC.
Great taco bar.
Does this seat move up? Okay. This is hurting me. Sorry, y'all. I can't lean over like that anymore.
We're back.
And then we
this.
Okay, we drove to Raleigh, and we spent 2 days here, kind of.
Yesterday was a nice little rest day for us.
Yeah, it has been exhausting. So
Chicken and waffles.
We didn't do much until later in the day, and we went to there's this chef named Ashley Christensen who is pretty famous, and she owns 3 or 4 restaurants in Raleigh, and we ate at 3. We went to Beasley's, which is like chicken and waffles, fried chicken, very southern.
So good.
Very good.
Pecan
pie.
Pecan pie.
Fantastic.
Does anybody say pecan?
I think people do, yes.
Pecan pie.
Then we went to, later in the evening, we did a little fan meetup at this bar called Boxcar, which is like a big arcade bar.
Well, I was just not even in the picture. Oh, that's a good view. I like that. And then you got like the window.
Okay, Mark. I can't lean over like that anymore. It literally hurts me.
This is
fine.
Cool view,
you can
baby.
just see my pimples.
Do you want to start over and do it from this angle the whole time?
So it was
pinball.
It was super last minute, so we didn't have that many fans come, and of course all the fans that didn't see it till later were very disappointed. But it was a cool place. We went to another Ashley Christensen dinner, and that was at Death and Taxes, the place I was most looking forward to, and I was kind of disappointed. It was really expensive, and I think people had just been hyping it up to me for so long that I was expecting it to be like the best meal of my life, and it wasn't. The salad was really good though.
It could have just been the steak that we got.
And then we got like this chimichurri aged steak, and you had to buy it.
The best steak in North Carolina.
It's supposed to be the best steak in North Carolina.
I hope not.
And you had to buy all of it. Like you can't get like a 6-ounce cut or an 8-ounce or a 10-ounce. Like we literally bought like 36 ounces of steak because that's how it comes.
37.
And it was
There were parts that were really good.
Really good, and then there was some like, okay. Which I was a little bit bummed about, but that's like the steak that everybody kind of was talking about. So that's what I wanted.
But you got it, baby.
I got it, and we sat next to this couple that were so nice. We chatted with them and met some fans there, and then went to bed. It was late though. It was a long dinner. We didn't get back to our hotel till after midnight.
Yeah, we were at dinner
for hours.
For 9:30 to like 11:45, just talking with them.
But it was really pleasant. And then we woke up today, went to another Ashley Christensen restaurant called Pool's Diner, and that one was really good. They had a brunch menu, and the vibe of the place was really neat. And we went to the Natural Science Museum. Is that what it was called?
Cool.
It was some kind of science museum, and we got to learn about right whales. And there was like a butterfly little section, but the room was always full. You had to wait to go in, have permission to go in. It was like a lab that you could look at butterflies, and that would have been neat to do. But yeah, one of my girlfriends, Brittany, is around here for work, and she flew in today, so we met up with her at a Starbucks and got to chat for a little bit, which was nice because I haven't seen her since my welcome home party back in October, and I barely got to see her then because there were so many people there. And now we're on the road. We're gonna go watch the game.
So excited.
Finish it out. Go to Charlotte. Maybe check.
I wanted to watch it in Charlotte, but
we're just not gonna make it on time, and it's my fault. So he'll be fine.
But I couldn't do these vlogs without you, baby.
I feel like they suck.
You give the fans so much just information. It's like they're there with us.
I want them to feel like they're there with us.
I feel like I provide the photography and the angles, and you do a great job with the vlogs. We just make a great team up high. That was bad. Baby, come on. Baby. Remember how much you hated giving me high fives in the house?
Yeah, because you are a bad high fiver.
Let me hold it. Oh, then people would love me for holding a phone while driving.
I just high-fived you. All right, this is too long. Gotta go. Bye!